Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog day, and today is Saturday the 19th, and today was a gorgeous day outside. Hardly a cloud in the sky, absolutely beautiful. Cold wind had a bite to it, but overall just a beautiful morning. Got up, got a handful of things done, taking care of a couple dogs that I'm babysitting for this weekend, and it's going real well. Nothing went overnight. Let him out in the middle of the night. The one dog's got some kidney issues or that, so she has to go out more often than normal. So they restrict the water to only so much per every so often, like every 4 hours from stuff. I give her endless water, which means I have to get up and take her outside more often, which I don't mind. I figure it's good for her to help kind of get that flushing through her system and help keep her a little healthier. And she seems to cheer up when she has endless water kind of thing, and she don't have to gulp it quite so much. So definitely worth the extra time of getting up and letting her out a couple extra times in the nighttime. So got her out this morning. Kind of got a late start for what we was doing. I got a handful of stuff done. Let the dogs play out in the yard for a while and whatnot. Had a pretty decent fenced in backyard, so let them play out there. Also decided I had to head out to go to Tumblr today. On the way I stopped in at the people on their dog sitting, I guess, for, and fed their cat for them. Not a big deal, just a little something extra I did. The cat could have survived, and they could have put out more food and whatever, like a self-time thing, whatever, but it was no big deal. So I stopped by there, fed the cat, and the cat wanted some attention. That cat, normally it'll come up and let you play with it when I let the dogs out and stuff. That cat was desperate for attention today, so spent a little bit of extra time there, just kind of hauling it around the house and petting it and stuff and rubbing its belly and whatnot. And then they have a couple treats. The cat gets a couple treats a day. So instead of just handing the cat the treats, I actually kind of tossed them. One in the living room, one towards, I think, was like a formal dining room. I don't know, just down the other side of the kitchen. Never been that part of the house, so I don't really know what's down there. But I threw the treat down there. Kind of to give the cat a little something to do, kind of wander around, look for the treats after I left. So hopefully that all went well. The cat found them. I can't imagine the cat wouldn't find them being there all alone for the next 24 hours or so before they get back. So definitely from there headed on up to Ottumwa. Ended up taking a rock road that I honestly have never been on in my life, which is so funny because it's just a few miles outside of town there. And drove down it. It was just a few miles long before I hit a road I had been on. And in that little chunk, saw some funky little houses I'd never seen. It's kind of neat, little interesting stuff out there. Also came across 4 beautiful bald eagles circling around what I have to assume was something they were going to want to hunt, because they were looking extremely target focused, and it was pretty interesting watching them fly around. I actually slowed down and came to a stop in the road, and the dogs were going crazy trying to look out the window to see those bald eagles. It was pretty funny. So from there, head on up to Ottumwa, hung out with my buddy for a little while. Basically from there, went down to the dog park, had to hit Menards, and I was going to do some other shopping. It was just before Christmas. It's crazy, absolutely ridiculously crazy. So I came home and said to hell with it. Ordered it on Amazon, was my thought. So went back to the dog park again, went back out to my buddy's house, and then went back out to the dog park again. So it ends up the dog park 3 different times a day. Dogs were having a blast, different dogs there each time, so it worked out really well. And then headed on home and basically got here and just kind of chilled out. Made myself some beans in my rice cooker, and I did not see anywhere of how to make beans in the rice cooker, so I kind of just experimented with it. And they turned out good. Made a little bit of a mess, but not a big deal. Went ahead and cooked them up. I had them soaking overnight, which was always the delay part that I always kept. Every time I go to make the beans, I would forget I had to soak them pre-time, so that sucked. I actually threw them in last night before I went to bed, and then with the intention of cooking them before I left this morning, and then didn't do that. So I cooked them tonight. Nice, didn't put hanging, just ate just plain old beans. I threw some seasoning and stuff on them and ate a bowl of beans, which I thought, hey, why not? So we'll see what happens with that whole process. They're better than I think. I'm super lazy when it comes to rice and beans. I really need to make more of that because it's really healthy for you, and it's just, it's not that hard. It's just time consuming, and I always forget to do it. So went ahead, had fun with all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and watch a little bit of Netflix, and I'm going to head to bed and try to get some sleep in between letting the dogs out. So I set the alarm for about every 2 hours, 45 minutes to every 3 hours, depending on what mood I'm in, and get up and let the dog out each time. So it kind of really makes me tired, and I am exhausted right now. So been a long, hard day. Dogs had a great time. That's the best part. So I'm going to call it a night and talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.